When the New York Knicks selected RJ Barrett, New York Knicks fans were extremely excited about the pick. Knicks fans have the habit of booing their draft picks, but the selection of RJ was met with cheers. Nearly every Knicks fan wanted to draft RJ Barrett. He was coming off the highest scoring freshman season in Duke history and was viewed as the third best player in a three-player draft. RJ will go on to have a pretty solid rookie year. Yes, he was inefficient, but he was top 5 in multiple rookie categories, including points, rebounds, and steals. Despite that production, RJ was somehow left off the all-rookie teams, but RJ Barrett clearly has taken that personally as he's playing very well in his sophomore season. So in this video, let's break down how RJ has made a nice jump in his second year. But before we continue, please like the video and subscribe as it really helps my channel grow. Now let's get started. RJ Barrett's shooting numbers are up across the board this season. He's averaging 18 points per game, up from 14 a game last year, and his rebounds, assists, and shooting percentages are all up as well. His three-point percentage is down this year, but despite that number, his three-point shot has actually improved. He was in a really rough slump at the start of the year, which brought his percentages way down, but since that slump, he's shooting the three ball well. Overall, RJ has made a nice jump stats-wise. So what is RJ doing on the court that has led to such an increase in his numbers? Well, RJ Barrett is a much improved player in multiple areas of his game. Offensively, RJ Barrett's bread and butter has always been driving and finishing at the hoop. In his rookie year, he excelled at getting to the basket and drawing fouls. But the problem was that he wasn't converting at the rim at a high rate, and he was only shooting 61% at the free throw line. It also didn't help that the Knicks had the worst spacing in the league. In his rookie year, RJ only shot 51% within 5 feet of the basket, a piss-poor percentage. This season, RJ Barrett is shooting 56% within 5 feet of the basket, which is a nice jump. RJ's finishing at the rim is just a lot stronger. He's got good touch on his layups, and while one of RJ's weaknesses last year was only attacking left, RJ has also showed the ability to finish on the right side of the hoop just as well. RJ also has a really nice floater that he likes to go to when he can't get all the way to the rim, and he's also pretty deadly in transition. Thanks to his athleticism, he can get up the court very quickly, and he's got moves like the Euro step to attack and finish over backpedaling defenders. What's also helped RJ's slashing game is that he's turned into a pretty good free throw shooter. This year, RJ is shooting 75% at the free throw line, which is a good percentage. In year 2, RJ has turned himself into a pretty good slasher where he can score at the rim pretty easily, draw a lot of contact, and when the whistle is blown, he's converting at the free throw line at a high level. Along with the finishing, RJ Barrett has also gotten better as a shooter. Last season, RJ Barrett didn't have much of a mid-range game. He didn't take many mid-range shots, and he shot a low percentage on the mid-range shots that he did take. Last season, RJ Barrett only shot 31% from 15 to 19 feet from the basket. This season, RJ Barrett is shooting 36% from that same range. Now, 36% from mid-range still isn't good, but it's a nice improvement, and it's a shot he can go to every now and then for a basket. RJ has also gotten much better from 3. The numbers would suggest that he's gotten worse, but as I stated before, that was due to the bad slump he was in to start the year. RJ started off the year shooting 9 for 50 from 3. That's a putrid 18%. In RJ's last 11 games, he's 11 of 28 from 3, which is 39%. The fact that RJ is shooting at a high level from 3 is a very positive sign, and the fact that his shooting has improved from every other area on the court, including free throws, would suggest that he's a much better outside shooter. In his sophomore season, RJ is doing a good job of balancing his inside game with a strong outside game. Right now, RJ is a pretty good scorer at just the age of 20, and there's no reason he shouldn't turn into one of the truly elite scorers as he gets more experience. Along with the scoring, RJ Barrett's playmaking has been solid. When he draws help defenders on his drives, he can kick the ball out to open shooters or dish it to the big man inside. Now, RJ Barrett isn't a great playmaker, but again, he's solid. As his role increases and as he gets older, I could easily see RJ become a player that could average 5 to 6 assists per game. He doesn't possess next level court vision like LeBron James, but the potential to be a very good playmaker is there. On the other end of the court, RJ has turned into a pretty strong defender. RJ has good size at 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, and he uses those physical tools very well to defend opposing perimeter players, often guarding the best player on the other team. If you look at some advanced numbers, RJ ranks 29th in the league in defensive win shares, a stat that measures the number of wins a player produces for his team due to his defensive ability. The Knicks also are 6 points better defensively with RJ on the court, so the advanced metrics seem to indicate that RJ is a huge positive on the defensive end. RJ's defense also earned him some respect from Kawhi Leonard. When the Knicks matched up with the Clippers this year, RJ was tasked with guarding Kawhi. Kawhi still scored 28 points, but RJ's defense on him was solid. Here's what Kawhi had to say about RJ after the game. He took on the challenge, and that's how you get better. Trying to guard the best players on the floor and also trying to attack them. I liked his mindset tonight. Sky's the limit depending on how hard he works and where his mental is. So as we can see, RJ has turned himself into a pretty good two-way player. This is the main reason why Thibodeau never pulled RJ from the starting lineup despite his shooting struggles. He does so many other things on the court well, like playing defense, rebounding, and playmaking, that coach was willing to let RJ break out of his slump. So in conclusion, just how good can RJ actually be? I think as long as RJ continues to develop his game and avoid injury, he has a very high ceiling. A lot of people have compared RJ to Jimmy Butler, others have compared him to DeMar DeRozan, as they're both guys that strive at slashing to the basket. What RJ's peak will be is currently unknown, but there's no doubt in my mind that RJ is on his way to becoming an all-star. But I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think RJ Barrett's ceiling is? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single upcoming video. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.